Hi guys, welcome back to another video where today I will be doing a very quick Supreme Kai of Time guide, if I can speak. This will be, as you can see by the video length, this is going to be a very short guide, my first one, but not very short because she's quite a simple character when it comes to her combos, really only her combos. These supers have a lot to say, you could say that. But first, we will start off with her supers, because that just seems like the most logical thing to do. Let's go from top to bottom. Temporal Holy Ray, if you hold it down, it creates this timer. And you can see as the timer goes around, when it reaches the top, it shoots a beam. And this beam does, as you're about to see, a decent amount of damage. Not too much, 2,500, but it's meant to be a zoning tool. Obviously, if you let it down halfway, it just does that. It does leave you completely open for a stamina break or something like that. Does the same amount of damage, but how this is probably supposed to be used if you put someone to a hard knockdown, or at the end of a stamina break you use it, hold it to full, and then go and fight them, and then in the middle of like their combos, if they're hitting you or if you're hitting them, it'll hit you. It takes, if you fully charge it, it takes a total of around, where did I put it, bro? It takes about 12 seconds to fire if you charge it to maximum. Maybe a little bit over 12 seconds, I don't know. But if you can count, there you go. 12 seconds. Which, this will be very useful. Spammers will probably use this. All of her moves are pretty spammable. This is really her zoning tool. Can it be used in a combo as well? Is what's going to be asked. Auto recovery is on. And I'm pretty sure it can be. Yeah, it can. If you just don't hold it at all, it can be used in a combo. There we go. Next super is Kairos Cannon. These are all kind of weirdly named supers, which basically you put it down, kind of does 4 balls. Actually, I'm going to turn that to normal, just so I can show this a little bit better. When you put it down, you can just wait for all of the 4 balls to fire. It really doesn't do much damage, a lot of damage. And if you do it and then press it again, it fires all 4 balls at the same time. Which, again, this is a really good zoning tool, if you want to use it like that. And then this, if you hold it, if you just press it once, it does a little chop with the Spirit Blades, whatever you want to call them. But if you, let me put it back to recovery. But if you keep pressing it, it consumes your ki and does a lot more damage. Like a lot more damage, like almost 5,000 damage. Supreme Kai of Time doesn't really seem to be the best. Also she has his own T-Loss, which is very useful. Supreme Kai of Time doesn't seem to be the best damage dealer. She seems to be a good zoning support sort of character. But she is still very good in my opinion. And then this one, which is Godly Chronos Cannon. It's very good, in my opinion. It uses at the end of a stamina break or something, another zoning tool, obviously. When you press it again, obviously it activated, didn't do anything. When you go close to them, it doesn't do anything either. But if you press it again, it fires one of the 4 balls and does a lot of damage. Do you see that damage? That's a dumb amount of damage. Obviously they're very quick, but they will be quite easy to dodge as you go into a little animation. I actually haven't tested how long it takes for them to disappear, so I'm going to do a quick time lapse. A few minutes, and they haven't disappeared. They haven't disappeared, so I'm assuming they stay there forever, which is quite cool. So you can just use it towards the start of a match and just wait out the entire match to do so, which is quite cool. It uses 3 bars of key. Person's spamming me with messages. That's my favorite. And then the second ultimate, which can be used from any distance. This is 5 bars of key. It does quite a lot of damage. Not as much as the Godly Chronos Cannon, all 4 of them. It's 9,500, while one of these does. Actually, it does around the same. Never mind. It's very good. It can be used in a stamina break and whatnot. It can be used all the way from lock-on distance. You can use it all the way over here. In front of them, fire 2 little balls and then down. I'm assuming it might not be very stable, and that could like sort of like Bojack's move. Grand Smasher, it might be a little bit difficult to land. But it does a lot of damage. 5 bars of key, there you go. And then her evasive, which I'll just set the CPU status to AI super strong, and I'll show you. Come on, attack me, bro. You can do it, and then you can follow it up. You can actually follow up that evasive. It uses 3 bars of stamina, as you can see, but you can follow it up. And it does quite a lot of damage. It's sort of funny looking, in my opinion. It's sort of weird looking, but it does a lot of damage. You can't get out of it, and you can follow it up. There you go. Okay, now comes the combos. Can't speak to that apparently. Put it to guard from start. Are you good? Are you good? Are you done with your combo? Thank you. Now comes the sort of miscellaneous things, the sort of keyboards. There you go, it can be useful. It creates a window where you can attack. This is the back hit, and has a decent amount of range. It's sort of just standard. It's not amazing. That is the heavy stamina break. That is the light. The back hit's pretty good, as I said before. And now this is the grab. The grab has decent range, like most grabs. You don't move from your spot, but you're left open for a couple seconds. That has good range, as you can see. It doesn't create a hard knockdown or anything, it just sort of immediately recover. Does 2,300 damage, approximately. And yeah, that's about it. I think it's just to the combos now. Yep. Now her combos are quite simple. This is what happens when you mash square the light combo. It's quite standard. It doesn't really create any teleports. It's quite reliable with the netcode. This is full heavy. Also does a decent amount of damage. Just like Vegeta, it could. Okay, maybe I should do that. I'll just go from behind. You could probably use this as like a loop, it does quite a lot of damage in that loop. And then combine it with another move like that. Not like that, but like Temporal Holy Rose acts sort of like a beam, which is nice. And now onto 5 squares and some triangles. This is what happens when you do that. Sort of a little kick there. You done? Sort of little kick at the end, which creates quite a long. And then this is what happens when you. Come on. I never realized how that works. This is what happens when you mix them a little bit. Sort of do a little range attacks. None of her combos have sort of teleporting. I think they'll be easy to land online. These are the stamina breaks that I could figure out. Couldn't find out too many, just because I'm too inexperienced in this field, but 4 squares and a light stamina break is one. Okay, that was from behind, but trust me, it works from the front as well. Let me show you. Is it plus on block? Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. It works. That's kind of difficult to do, as you can see, because when you sort of vanish or fly into it, you can't do it. So the next one, we're going to follow that up with that. Can't get it all. It's a. There we go, that one, which is a little bit difficult to pull off, but before the final triangle and that 5 square 3 triangles combo, just vanish and do that. I couldn't figure out anything else that didn't use stamina. I also couldn't figure out any heavy stamina breaks. There definitely is some, I just can't figure them out, which is, sorry. Her stats, and I actually don't know what a Super Soul does. I'm very prepared for this. Those are her stats, everything's pretty balanced, more towards blast attacks. Her Super Soul activates when you're charging, I believe. I'm gonna search up right now what the Super Soul does. Give me a second. Just think. There we go. It, when using charge skills, activates auto recovery mode for all allies, which is quite good. sort of similar to Vegeta's burst charge thing, but I'm assuming it works for not just you, but all allies. That's quite cool, but doesn't work for you. So Supreme Kai of Time, obviously they've made this character to be working in a 2v2 or 3v3 situation. She doesn't seem to be great for 1v1s. That's all that. And I'm pretty sure that is the end of the guide. Some of her moves look good in photo mode. Let me know if I've missed anything. I probably did. I'm trying to just get this video out as fast as possible in a minute. And I hope you enjoy. I'll see you later.